the spring of the late 90s, I was doing a high school graduation, my 2069 speech, and I spoke on the character qualities of a champion. I ended it with the same invitation I'd always given, and that was a tribute to my parents, asking people that if you wanted help, show up, phone me, or write me, and I will help you. The following spring, my doorbell rang. A young man who was at that graduation said, "Help me." He showed up at my front door with his hockey bag and his couple of sticks in his suitcase and said, "I want to know what you know about the character qualities of a champion." I'm Jungle Jim Hunter, and you're listening to 831 Living Your Best Life podcast, where we inspire participation, communicate precision, and empower performers to podium. Please tell your friends to go to their favorite podcast provider or junglejimhunter.com and subscribe, download, click on like, rate, and review, and become an 831er, somebody that joins us and seeks help, but also wants to help others. And that's what 831 is all about, living your best life. We want to help you live your best life, like this young fella did to me. He recognized what he needed. He heard what I said that day at the graduation speech. He wanted to find what it takes. And that day when he came, he gave me his goals and he gave me his videotape to watch, and I could see that he had talent and he had skill, but he didn't have what it takes. And he said, "I'm here to give myself 3 years to play in the WHL, in the Western Hockey League, which was the top junior league in Canada." He was 17 going on 18, and his NHL dream was pretty well unreachable and was over. Until 19 weeks later, we were coming off the Father David Bauer Arena, and the assistant coach for the Calgary Flames walked up to me and asked me if my son would like to go to the Calgary Flames rookie camp. Well, I had to correct him. He wasn't my son. I would have been proud for him to be my son, but he wasn't. And he was stunned that he got invited to the Calgary Flames rookie camp because I didn't teach him anything about hockey. See, I don't teach skills. In the 20 years that I taught athletes and worked with athletes, I taught 19 different sports, but never the skills, because we have great skills program. And I don't teach systems. I taught him what it takes, what you need, not what you want. You see, what we want is success. We want the goals. We want the prize at the end. JJ had outstanding background and worked on the farm and had excellent strength and power already built in because he'd worked on the farm. And he had excellent skills. But what he needed was how to direct all that into on-ice performance, to be able to break through that ceiling of being able to take it all and put it together. You see, if you're chasing goals, what is taught in the books, what we are told to do in putting up a picture of the house you want or the car you want or the vacation site you want or whatever it is, you'll never get there, because you must seek what you need, and what you need is what you need to become. I keep stressing this need versus want, because wants are wishes and needs are what we heed. In the 1,013 kids that I worked with, a third of them, 337 of them, came for fun. They really weren't seeking anything. And another third came, and they just came, and once they realized how much work it took, they quit. And the last third all had what I call glass ceilings. In other words, they could see the prize, they could see what they were after, they knew what the work was. But it came down to the fact that only 1/3 of them, 112 out of 1,013, 11% of them were able to break through the limitations that held them back. You see, until you can break through, you can't be all that you can be. You can't live the best life. It comes down to one word: ask. A-S-K. Ask for, seek it, knock it down by facing the truth of what keeps you from being your best. That's my quote for the day. Ask for, seek it, knock it down by facing the truth of what keeps you from being your best. You see, 1,013 kids, they told me their goals, but they would tell me what they wanted me to hear, not the truth of what stood in their way. And until you're willing to face the truth by asking, seeking, and knocking it down, your ceiling is keeping you where you are. Success is to be what the word means to you. You see, the word success is taken the wrong way. We think it's winning the prize. It's not. It's pushing through and growing past what holds you from living your best life. I want to thank you for listening. What's holding you back? By the way, JJ, he went on 3 years later to sign an NHL contract. He played 3 years of junior, but he broke through. He did what they said was impossible. You can too. You can live your best life if you're willing to grow. I hope that by next time, you will have grown.